else needs to be involved, I have no idea.
Somebody else can be there 31st because I'm out of town.
Well, it doesn't have to happen on
I
the
know.
31st or before the 31st.
But we need to sit down and have some discussions,
Yeah.
so.
So I'm free most any night, whichever.
We'll just leave that up.
I am other than Tuesday or Wednesday, usually, or if we're here, so.
A Thursday night?
Let me check my thing.
Okay.
I don't know if I can do it this Thursday, if not, it's the next Thursday, probably.
Well, you two guys can just.
Yeah.
We can talk
figure
about that later.
out.
Yeah.
Number 5, Labor Management Committee issues, performance reviews.
Was there a second labor management committee meeting that I missed?
No, no. I was just told to put performance reviews on here, and I didn't know for sure where to put it, so that's where I put it.
Any action?
Mr. Bunking and I had discussed doing performance reviews for the staff. That the city council should do that. What are your thoughts, Vern?
Well, I would suggest that the council meets one-on-one with the department heads, and after the department heads, you're charged with doing, performance reviews on your staff, right, or on your subordinate staff, correct, Kath?
Typically, the administrator does the reviews on, you guys review the administrator reviews the department heads, and the department heads do the people under them.
Right, so my thought maybe was, in the absence of an administrator, that the council could meet with the department heads one-on-one and get an update on each of the departments and their employees, in that more confidential setting. That it would be closed because we're talking personnel issues. I understand it still needs to be recorded, but at least we could have a one-on-one council on one department head meeting and go over the issues and start to build some communication channels.
I think the rules also say that if the department head wants it to be an open meeting, it can be. If an employee wants it to be an open meeting, it can be. It doesn't have to be a closed meeting. I don't know, it seems, I'm not sure about I'm not sure, you're gonna do a performance evaluation on the department heads?
For lack of a better term, I guess I didn't really know exactly what to call it, so I'm calling it a performance review.
Performance review?
Is there anything in the union contract about them?
Well, there's nothing in our personnel policy either, and that's, but typically, it's not the council that reviews the department heads because you don't directly supervise them on a day-to-day basis. So it's the administrator that knows what their jobs are supposed to be, and knows if they're following through,
And I'm not necessarily saying that it needs to be, I understand what you just said, anyway.
Okay.
And it, but there's still an opportunity, I think, for the department heads to understand where the council is coming from, and for us to understand where the department heads are coming from and where their where they believe their needs are and where some of these potential savings or changes may need to take place.
Right, any issues that might arise.
I don't know, that, it confuses me when you're talking about savings in the departments, but yet you're gonna talk about reviewing the job that each person's doing? I mean, reviewing the job in relation to the budget, or just reviewing their job, or, I don't know for sure how you're tying those things together. I don't get it.
Last year, as an example, I had asked Jeff for a work plan on how he scheduled all of his workers for a month. He never provided me one. He never made an effort to provide me with one. I would like to know why. I would like to understand why it's impossible for him to schedule his 5 employees, I think he has 5, and, you know, based on the tasks that he has to get done. I think the council deserves to understand how he runs his department. The same way with Sam. Sam may very well be asked to curtail his patrol hours some to save some money. He may be given direction that that says you will not go into the village anymore unless it's a life and death situation. If we can't afford it, then we have to figure out a way that we can cut and adjust and change. And the council as a whole needs to be able to discuss that with Sam instead of one-on-one, on a street corner, whatever. We need to be able to figure some of this stuff out. We can't keep working in the dark all the time. And if they want to have an open meeting, hell, let's rent the gym and do it in the school. I don't care. But we've got to get some of this stuff out on the table. We've wasted a frickin' year. In my estimation, we have wasted a year.
I guess I'm still confused, you're not,
I don't know the legalities of the union and all these other rules, but if we can make it happen, we should make it happen in January. Because we need to start communicating as a city, as a council, with the department heads. We've got to get in the same boat and start rowing in the right direction, the same direction. We're going to always disagree probably on the right direction, but
finding out how each department is run and a work schedule is not anywhere near the same thing as doing a performance evaluation.
okay, strike performance evaluation.
Okay.
It doesn't matter to me. It was just a word that I'm familiar with because that's how I get judged. It's a performance evaluation. How well did I do? How did I improve or did I get worse? Am I still of value to my employer or am I